Well, voters have 2 weeks left to fill out the ballots for the Colorado primary, and those ballot decisions can be heavily influenced by those around you.
Denver 7 political reporter Megan Lopez is going deeper into the science behind voting opinions.
The first thing you should know about Zack Kilpatrick is he's not a political science expert. He's a mathematician.
We started looking at what you would call in the realm of decision science.
He depends on data, equations, numbers, and graphs, not polling, to come to conclusions. For the past 4 years, Kilpatrick's been studying how and why people make decisions and something called belief spread.
They basically build their networks of friends based on a principle called homophily, where they will tend to, birds of a feather flock together.
It's the type of math that can apply to a lot of daily decisions, including voting, but can be tough to quantify.
People are not always rational in the sense of statistically rational.
Because many times we give more weight to people who share our beliefs instead of keeping their biases and our own in check. Changing our minds has also gotten more challenging over time.
One of the examples that I often give in data science courses that I teach is if you cluster the voting patterns of the Senate across time.
In the past, Republicans and Democrats were closer together in votes and beliefs, so it wasn't a big deal if a politician voted against their party.
People could, I feel like, be much more independently minded as politicians in the past than they can now.
These days, though, with political clusters spread further apart on issues big and small,
according to our models, they're traversing a much longer distance in terms of belief space. And you can see it with the gridlock that we're experiencing now.
Something he calls herding. So when someone crosses voting lines these days, Kilpatrick says it's a big deal and should be taken seriously.
If I know that my friend is a lifelong Republican voter and they happen to vote Republican in this election, that doesn't actually give me that much information because they're just sticking with the status quo. But if my friend were to decide to switch to vote Democrat instead, that would give me a lot more information.
An example he often gives is Mitt Romney voting to impeach former President Trump.
And what we found in our mathematical models is that you can get these waves of decisions where one person's decision to change their mind can then trigger another group of people.
Social media has complicated the picture, making it easier for voters to find themselves in an echo chamber where all their friends hold and repeat the same beliefs they have.
I will learn a substantial bit more by talking to somebody that I'm in disagreement, as long as I kind of account for and know their biases.
So from a mathematician standpoint, someone who wants to make it clear he's not in the realm of politics, for voters, the best thing you can do is break out of that echo chamber and listen with an open mind to both sides before casting a ballot. Megan Lopez, Denver 7.
And plenty of issues are on this year's ballot. For the primary, they include the candidates for governor, Colorado Secretary of State, U.S. House seats, Colorado House seats, and state senators. And the primary is Tuesday, June 28th.